Yeah, so you're going to justify your tier list, and you're going to justify Gyu versus Akaza. Or I guess you have Gyu winning, so you're going to justify Gyu beats Akaza. Is
Okay.
that correct, right?
Yeah, that's good. Wait, does the Power bot work right now, or is it down again? Let me see.
I'm recording, so
You're recording? Okay, I'll
yeah,
record on Power just in case.
yeah, sure, that's
But
fine.
what the fuck? It didn't work. Give me a second.
No worries.
What? Wait, maybe I'm just being retarded. Hold up.
This is a belt debate, right?
No, it's not about debate, but it's for the ranking.
Isn't that the debate belt, or is there a distinction? Oh,
Yeah,
not
there's
really.
the difference. The belt, that's just like a title. I'm pretty sure. I might be tripping.
Okay. I thought they were the same thing.
Wait, what the fuck? Did the Pawa not work? Okay, so your OBS recording. Is anybody else?
I mean, anything you can OBS, right? Pretty sure you got OBS.
Wait, let me ask Com. Com, can you OBS record?
No, I can't.
All right, there you go. Anything's gonna OBS record as well. Fine.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so do you want to start or you want me to start?
You can start since we're talking about your tier. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so I think that Giyu would beat Agaza. The reason why I think that Giyu would beat Agaza, that's several reasons. But firstly, I'm just going to go on Giyu having feats on Muzan, and this version of Muzan's just stated outright to be above Agaza.
You wanna go ahead and show that?
Yeah, sure, give me a second. Show what specifically? I made multiple claims.
You said that. Well, you said that Muzan stated to be above Aksa, so I want you to go ahead and justify that. And when you say above, what do you mean in terms of
Yeah, when I mean by above, I just mean combatively, like
combative,
trivially.
combatively? So like overall.
Yeah, overall in the sense that I believe that he's more likely to win in a fight.
Okay.
Not overall as in it has to be that he's more well rounded or he has a greater quantity of stats above. What I
Yeah. Yeah.
just mean is that he's more likely to win.
Yep. Okay.
All right, let me get the statement.
And Oshi and Calm are judging, or Oshi and Zhang? I forgot which one it was.
It's Oshi and Zhang.
I'm not judging shit. Zane got that,
What are
man.
they?
Yo.
Zane got
What's
it.
the topic? Wait, am I?
Wait, can anybody find scans for me? Because
It's we're
Yeah, what's the topic?
I'm critiquing Isaac's tier list. It's Ski versus Aksa. I have Aksa. He has Ski.
Okay.
yeah,
Let me
okay,
see.
Angus, do you have the scan
Fired.
where Muzan
Oshi,
or
bro.
where
It's
Giyu
not
says that
Sanemi,
Muzan's
bro.
above the upper moon?
It's
I
Right
not.
got
here,
you.
Muzan when he's fighting him. He says that he's
For
stronger than an upper moon.
who?
Yeah, where Giyu says that Muzan is stronger than an upper moon.
I do not have that particular scan. No, sorry. I can find it though if you want. If you're willing to wait.
Yeah, can you look for it? Because fetching scans is annoying.
Yeah. Wait. Who's asking?
Me.
Isaac.
Who's Isaac?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That is that you, Ningen, my favorite debater?
No, it's Zhang. I'm pretty sure his name is. What is it? Zhang got catfish by speed.
Zane got catfish. Okay, by
Yeah.
speed. Okay, I will. I'll DM it to you. All right, I guess I can put it in. I'll put it in VT. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah. I'll take you. When it's when Gyu says that Akaza is stronger than an upper moon.
No, when he says that Muzan is stronger than an upper moon during the fight.
Moves on.
Hmm.
Moves on. Kibutsuji. I will never.
This guy.
I will kill you.
Bro, Akina, what the fuck is your profile picture?
Hey!
Tung,
Stop
sahur.
this. Stop this
No,
now.
I will take you to hell.
Stop this.
Alright, where's Isaac Kim? Where
He's
is he?
right below you, sir.
No, he's not. He's at the bottom of the VC.
Did I just not say that?
Oh, wow.
No, yeah, there's a difference.
No, there's a difference in how you interpreted, not what he meant. But that's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I think the reason I don't have the scan on hand is because when I first read it, I was like, well, duh, of course he's stronger than upper moves. So I didn't find it noteworthy, so I didn't save it. You know?
Yeah, okay, wait. I can probably find this if I just find the chapter that the Muzan fight started.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. But it's years, so that happens. It happens after it starts. Moves on. Yourself just calm down. Just moves on. We cannot allow you to exist anymore.
Yo,
Man,
who's
I
role
love
playing in my
Tanjiro.
ear?
He's so goated. He's the goat.
Okay.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't yet. Give me a second.
Okay, I'm looking for it too. Even if you do find it, I'll save it. Why not? Might as well.
I think I found out.
Nothing.
Who found it?
I found out. Are you talking about that
Okay.
statement?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you
Okay.
put it?
I put it in scans chat.
Scans. Okay. Scans. Scans.
He's more powerful than an upper moon, Kizuki. Don't get too close
Oh,
to
this
him.
one.
Yeah.
Is that what you... Okay. Just to clarify,
Oh, you skipped past it.
if you need it, it's on chapter 182 if you need to go back to it or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, what's the contention with the scan?
Yeah, so you're saying this to say that he's above Axa, and then you're saying that, oh, well, Giyu has feats on the specific Muzan. I'm going to ask you
Yep.
2 questions. So whenever you say that this implies that he's above him, I would agree that Muzan is above Axa in the sense that he's... More reliably, we can say that he's able to beat Axa. Right? We agree in that sense. But whenever you use this chain skill, I mean, what specific attributes of Muzan is above Akaza in the sense that relative to the feats that Gyu has performed on him, it implies that he's going to be above Akaza.
Huh?
Yeah, well, if we just look at Muzan's
Okay.
fighting style, it seems like he's a physically orientated fighter.
Isaac and
We see
Ningen.
him.
Oh my god.
Wait, who the fuck interrupted?
Infinity.
Here, I'll mute.
Wait, did you hear what I said, Ningen?
You were talking about how he's a physical type.
Yeah, I mean, off what we see. I
Okay.
think that should provide justification. What I'm saying.
I don't. Okay. I don't think you. I don't think you understand my question. Okay, I'm gonna re-ask it to you. Okay, so in what sense? So in what
I would
attributes? And
I would suggest
wait, can you
I would
please
suggest me
mute?
asking it in a
Can you
slightly different
please
way
can
as
you
well.
can you mute? I don't know what you're
Who
talking
the
about.
fuck is that?
I don't know why you're
I was
talking,
just saying
bro. Can you mute?
I would
Can you
suggest
mute?
Yo, no
No,
one
we're gonna.
fucking
Yeah,
asked, bro.
yeah, I'm gonna mute him. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna 7 mute him. Yeah, go on. My bad. I
Thank you.
apologize for that retard.
No worries. It's okay. So, Isaac, I'm gonna ask you again. Okay, so in what sense is Muzan going to be superior to Akaza? And by sense I just mean in what attributes, like for instance speed, strength, or maybe it's the way in which his attacks are and how he attacks and his mentality, etc., etc., etc. There's a lot of things that go into debating, or not debating, oh my goodness, fighting, and the way that he fights, right? In what sense, in what regard is it above Akaza? And
Well, it can be multiple
wait,
things, but it's definitely speed. What?
stop. I wasn't done.
You asked me a
I
question.
wasn't
I'm gonna
done.
answer
And
it.
yeah, wait, I wasn't done with my question. There's going to be more clarification. Thank you. So in what sense is this going to be above Akaza? And in what sense, relative to the feats that Giyu has performed on it, is it going to imply that he's above Giyu? Or sorry, Akaza.
Yeah, it would, and I'll explain why. Okay, so if he's stronger than an upper moon, that's going to put him above Kokushibo, and then we see that Kokushibo just perception blitzes Doma, who's above Agaza. So in order to even be above Kokushibo by any extent, he would have to be massively faster than him.
Wait.
And if he's massively faster than him, then that should give him one gun.
Okay.
Now recording.
Wait, we already have. Well, it's fine. Wait, did you say that? Wait, sorry. Could you repeat that? Infinity was talking to me. I didn't hear some part of it.
Yeah, what I said is that okay, well, if we know that he's stronger than an upper moon, and that puts him over Kokushibo, and then Kokushibo's a blitz tier above Doma, and then Doma's above Agaza. Then to even be over Kokushibo by any extent, he would have to be a blitz tier above him. So even scaling to Muzan and speed should just put you a blitz tier above your character, right? So if I'm saying that Giyu scales to him in speed, then yeah, that's gonna put him
Okay.
above. I'm saying that he's above in virtue of blitzing him.
Okay, wait. So you said that he's Muzan, then it's gonna imply that he's above Kokushibo. Kokushibo blitzes Doma, and then you said that Doma is what to
Doma
Akaza?
and Agaza.
Doma what Akaza?
Doma and Agaza. He blitzes both of them.
Okay, so all right, you want to justify that? You first justify that.
Yeah, okay, I'll get
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
skins.
wait, wait. Yeah, get the
First,
scan.
justify what?
Wait. Yeah. So justify that first of all that Kokushibo blitzes um Akaza and Doma.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I have the chapter for that memorized, so this will take quicker than the last scan.
Who's winning?
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
it's not very nice.
Yo, this debate go aura. Yo, who the fuck's gonna win, bro? Who the fuck's gonna win?
I don't know. Hey, Hermes, you're trolling, but this debate actually does have word.
I'm not being dead ass.
All right,
Everyone
I
just
sent it in
happens to
scan.
be here.
I sent the scans. In scans chat, check.
Okay. What chapter is it?
99.
Let's take a look.
Who the fuck got Discord notifications in the background?
It's fucking Nani, bro.
Oh,
Yo, who the fuck stopped? Redneck is dick riding.
Ain't gonna lie, y'all niggas
Oh,
are
that was
dick riding.
Joe.
All right, and so what implies that this is a blitz?
This, I sent multiple instances. What are you referring to when you said this?
Oh, you say that The first, I mean both of them. So the first one, we can talk about the first point. So what do you think?
Yeah, we can talk about the
Why do you
first one
think
first.
that?
Okay, so
Yeah.
Akaza is actively trying to harm Doma here. It's not like he's going to be in some type of disorientated or off guard position. And then as he's trying to like get the like he's trying to hit Doma because he's mad at him, and then we literally see him hit Doma as well. Kogashibo just comes out of nowhere and then he just cuts his hand off without him even being able to react.
Yeah. So whenever you say that he has no reason to be off guard, that first of all,
Correct, because he's trying to like harm somebody. He's
yeah,
trying to
okay,
assault
yeah,
them.
yeah, okay, I get that. But that's just going to presuppose that he requires within this specific context that he has to be fully on guard on him. And that's also going to
Well, I
wait,
presume so
stop, I'm
because
not done.
Doma's
I'm
his
not
superior.
I'm not I'm not done. That's gonna first
But
presuppose
sorry
that
for answering your
wait, I'm
question, bro.
not
But yeah,
wait,
continue.
yeah, wait, if I'm in the middle of answering my or asking my questions and you cut me off, I'm not gonna allow that. All right. Just please wait for me to finish and then you can go ahead and you can answer the questions. But don't cut me off in the middle. So you're asking, or you said first um, that he should be on guard. Well, again, that presupposes that he has to be on guard fully and completely. Second of all, his attention's also towards Doma. So even if he is on guard to some degree, the attention can just be directed towards Doma, and he could have just had that instance where, or he could have just had that attention exploited by Kokushibo. Second of all, you say that he isn't able to respond, but what implies that he isn't able to respond? If he just got hit, I don't think that just hitting someone is going to imply that or that they blitzed you.
Yeah, okay. Well, I already answered your first question. I addressed this by saying that the reason why he would have to be fully on guard against Doma is Doma's his superior. This is literally somebody that's stronger than him. And then when you say that this could be something that's directed towards Doma specifically and then not Kogashibo, okay, well, if I'm trying to assault somebody and then presumably I'm not supposed to assault them, then yeah, like I have reason to put my guard up for my surroundings in general. The reason why is because he's not supposed to be doing this. He knows he can be reprimanded for this, right? So if he can't get reprimanded for this and it's like a physical thing, like I don't think he has the incentive to want to get physically reprimanded. Like obviously nobody wants to get their arm cut off, right? And then you also bring up the fact that he could have got his arm cut off, and that doesn't mean that he was unable to react. Um, yeah, sure, that's fine. I'm not just using the fact that he got tagged to say he was unable to react. What I'm saying is the manner that he got tagged. So we see that not only is his hand cut off, he just seems to be shocked here, and like he has no absolute response or no response whatsoever. He doesn't even like attempt to defend himself. It'd be different if he just got tagged, right? But then like he tried to evade or he tried to counterattack or he tried to block. He literally just has no response here.
Okay.
And then I'm saying that it's expected that he would have a response given the awareness of the surroundings point that I was just making before.
Okay. So you made a bunch of points, but to talk about
Because you
something,
asked a bunch of
wait,
questions.
bro, are you gonna let me finish? So you asked a bunch of points. We're gonna go point by point. You first said that Domus is superior and he's stronger than him. Okay, well, and I would just question in like what regard, and even if he is superior to him, there's going to be, or at least if you remember, I said that within this instance. So within this instance, if we're looking, Doma's not looking towards his way, and he also hasn't prepped himself to have any kind of response towards Akaza. And by that, I mean that in a battle stance where he's ready to fight or showcases that he's ready to fight, there's nothing here that's really requiring him to actually, at the beginning, at the start, where he's just stopping him to go full power or to have his guard completely. And even then, and then you say that, oh, well, you should have awareness of your surroundings. That just presupposes
Wait,
that,
you said we were gonna point by point, no? Like, why are you
um,
trying to address the other points?
oh, sure.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna address the point that you just made.
Mm-hmm.
When you bring up the fact that Doma is the superior, but you're unsure in which area he is actually superior, I'm unsure why I would even have to address that point. The point that I made is that he's the superior. Why would I have to gauge the specific aspects in which he is his superior? Unless you're denying the fact that he's superior overall. I don't care what attribution causes him to be superior overall. I'm just saying that he's superior overall. If you're denying that, then we can get into that, right?
Yeah.
And then when you bring up the fact that Doma's off guard and it doesn't seem like he has any kind of like defense mechanism up here, sure, that's fine, but we know that Doma can just regenerate himself here. Like demons, they can regenerate, right? So after regenerating, he can just fight back against Akaza. So given the fact that this person is stronger than you, and once you off guard them, you off guarding them isn't even going to do much to them in this context, given the fact that he can just regenerate. And this person is stronger than you, I think that gives Akaza a very strong motive, very strong incentive to have his guard up here.
Okay. Okay, so you say that you asked me for the relevance, and the relevance is that it just relates to um it just relates to the reason as to why Akaza would be having his full guard up and why he would be trying fully. Because if it's just the case that, let's say that there's some kind of relativity within speed and relativity within their combative skills, and when I say relativity, I don't necessarily mean that they're equals or something, but just that their stats are close enough to the point where Akaza believes that within the position that Doma is right now, that he isn't going to be able to deliver some kind of like relevant blow. And then there's also just that the whole idea of like, oh, he should try. But I mean, whenever you say that, it doesn't really seem to be the case that it's necessary to try here, because it's not as if they're getting ready to combat each other. It's almost like they're having some kind of like play fight, but just like more brutal, right? And in that sense, I don't really see why he would need to try. And then whenever you brought up the, actually goes into that other point where you brought up the awareness thing, where he could just be aware that this is something that which shouldn't be done, in the sense that, oh, they shouldn't be fighting and they shouldn't just go all out right here, especially because again, they're meant to, they were here because of like Muzan, right? They were here because of Muzan, and Akaza is trying to stop Doma, I'm pretty sure, from acting up, right? Right before this chapter, he was like, did Lord Muzan give you an order? Get lost, right? So he was trying to stop him from acting up. It doesn't really seem to be the case that this blow was to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to full power this, and then I'm just going to be careful that he might retaliate, and then we get into like a bloody, or sorry, not a bloody, a fight, and I have to be on guard for this. And that is kind of back, or that could just also come from Akaza's understanding of Doma and his character as well, that, oh, well, he wouldn't do this. He wouldn't just go all out and then retaliate with like a big fat blow. So those are just reasons as to why this doesn't seem like to. Sorry, Blitz,
Hold
go
up.
ahead,
Okay,
he's
so for
strong.
one, I don't think that it's a play fight, and then I'm not saying that it's necessary. I'm just saying that he'd have stronger motive for it. So I think that that's already
Wait,
not.
sorry, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's necessary. I'm just saying that he would have stronger motive for it. And then when you bring up the fact that it wouldn't matter whether or not, or sorry, like it matters the way in which he's above him. I don't think it does matter. I mean, it could matter depending on how you articulate your point. But if we agree that he's above him overall, like let's say I grant that they are relative in stats, that's completely fine. If Doma's like better than him overall, he's more likely to actually beat him in a fight. So if he's more likely to beat him in a fight, that causes a great level of danger. We know that he's more likely to beat him in a fight. So because of that, we have strong reasoning that tells us that there would be danger here, or there would be a high level of danger here. If anything, that danger is just more likely in virtue of the fact that Doma is just stronger than him. Like it doesn't matter if he's stronger due to his hacks, his regeneration. Like I don't give a fuck what he's stronger for, like his speed, his AP.
Okay.
Again, like him being stronger, that gives great threat here,
Okay.
if not greater threat.
Okay. I don't think you addressed any of my points. You questioned back on the fight, and then you say that
I did
there's.
not question
Wait,
back
shut
that.
up. I don't. Are you gonna, dude? Okay, bro. Listen, man. If you wanted a podcast, I could have bought you one. Okay. If you wanted to talk all the time.
That shit wasn't rhetorical, by the way.
Bro, is he?
Hold on, let me mute you, bro.
I don't know why. If you wanted a
This nigga
podcast,
dead
bro.
ass unmuted to dick ride.
Bro, literally. Anyways, right? The hell. If you wanted a podcast, bro, I could buy it for you. You can talk all you want there, but this is a debate. We're gonna have a back and forth
Are you
conversation.
gonna answer my question, retard?
Are you gonna, bro? Are you gonna let me continue talking? But anyways,
Yes,
right?
yes, bro. I'll let you go.
Okay, thank you. But anyways, you say that there's a higher reasoning, or you say that it's not necessary and that there's a higher reasoning for something. What are you referring to that, or what is that referring to?
You did not track, retard. You want to move on?
Are you gonna answer my question? You said that something
I
wasn't
answered that like 2 responses ago, and I
What?
repeated it twice.
Okay. All right. So are
Wait,
you?
are you
Are
gonna
you?
beg?
Wait. Are you just gonna? You're just not
Are you gonna
gonna.
beg,
Are you?
retard?
Are you not gonna respond? Are you not gonna answer my clarifying question?
Wait, you believe I'm not responding here? Wow, that's
Okay. Do you? Are you not gonna respond to my clarifying question?
but okay. I'll repeat it one more time for you. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm referring to here when I'm saying that he has stronger reason, I'm saying that he has stronger incentive to do it. I'm not saying that it's necessary that he has to do it. I'm referring to his incentive there.
To do what?
Yeah, to be on guard
Oh,
or to
okay.
take Doma seriously.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I don't think that addressed my argument, but I mean, whenever then
I know you
you
don't think.
wait, I agree. Wait, and then you say that
You agree
it
that you don't
wasn't
think?
gonna
Okay.
be a play fight. You didn't give an argument for why it isn't gonna be a play fight, and then you question back and you say that
Wait, no, I
no,
asked you why it would be a play fight. What? Are you retarded?
I that's not my burden. I'm not claiming that it is a play fight. I'm asking you why it isn't. I'm not on the affirmative here. I'm being skeptic, and it would be within your burden to justify that. So, and then whenever you say that there's a higher reasoning as to why he would be on guard, that's just within question. That doesn't respond to anything. And then you say that it doesn't matter.
Wait, hold up, hold
Wait,
up. In
stop. I'm
play
not
fights,
done
you
yet.
think
I'm
that
not done yet.
people
I'm not done
typically
yet. I'm not
punch
done
each
yet.
other in
I'm
the
not
jaw,
done
like
yet.
punch
I'm not
each other's
done yet.
jaws off?
It would just be a play
Hey,
fight
let me know if you guys
relative,
want moderation.
bro. It would just be a play fight relative to the natures of demons. Like losing a hand or losing a jaw isn't really a play fight for them. And Akaza himself literally regenerate, or sorry, it is going to be, it could be a play fight for them. And Doma literally just regenerated the head that he lost immediately afterwards. Akaza regenerated the hand that he lost immediately afterwards. So that's, yeah, it could be a play fight for them. And then you say that it doesn't matter unless they're like relative. Like I don't think you understood that point when I mentioned Akaza. I'm just saying that their stats could just be similar, or whatever could be similar, and Akaza could simply believe that he he doesn't need to go on guard here relative to the situation that they're in, and I already clarified that the situation that they were in, Doma had his back turned, and he wasn't focused on him, and it didn't seem like he was in some kind of battle stance. And then there's also the whole personality thing that I brought up, and then there's also the whole entire context I brought up for why they were there in the first place, and the reasoning as to why Akaza hit him in the first place.
Yeah, independently of him having his back turned, I know that he does have his back turned there. I addressed this by saying he could just immediately regenerate. So if it is the case that he could just immediately regenerate, why does him having his back turned put him in any sort of disadvantageous position when he's fighting him?
That okay, that addresses like one of like 50 different possibilities that
Yeah,
I
and I
could
know
list
you asked
out.
me to prove that
What? Yeah,
it's
I'm
not
just.
a play
That's
fight.
not. Wait, stop. So you asking me the questions isn't going to be relevant here. I'm just positing some kind of equal interpretation. I'm saying that these could be factors that result in this not being the case, and by this I just mean that Akaza not trying, and you're going to have to go ahead and justify or why it is.
Yeah, I mean, at least off what we see in the series, it seems that when these demons fight each other, it's typically not a play fight. And then if you look at the actual context immediately after, when Kokushibo reprimands Akaza, he says, okay, if you want to pick a fight with Doma, just fight him in a blood battle. We know that a blood battle was a very serious fight. So I don't know why you think that it's going to be the case that it was some type of non-serious fight if Kokushibo literally reprimands him for fighting him here. Like,
Yeah.
oh no, but he's just play fighting. But then Kokushibo says, "Oh yeah, take it to a blood battle," which is not a play fight. Does that make any sense in context? Obviously not. Like it's just retarded.
Um. Okay. You first say that there are examples, or that whenever we see demons not fighting, it's not a play fight. That's not going to be relevant. I'm saying that there's traits that which imply here that it is a play fight or could be a play fight, and then you say that, oh well, there are other instances in which these demons fight and it doesn't seem to be a play fight. That's just okay. Like
Well, if you're
So
saying that
what?
there's things that imply that it is a play fight, I would just ask
No,
you to prove that. If
no.
you're saying that it
I
could be a
said
play
that
fight,
bro. No,
it
okay. I'm
doesn't
not saying that it's a
address
play fight.
it.
I'm
So
saying
giving you like an objective argument here.
there are
It can be the case
traits.
that that could be the
Wait,
case.
hold
That's
up,
fine. I'm
stop.
saying
Yeah.
my
Oh, so it
positions were
could be
like,
the case that it's a play fight.
yeah. Do you think
Okay.
that that was the point of
Okay.
contention?
Wait, no, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, so that's not what I was saying at all. But I'm saying that there's traits that imply that it is possible that, oh my goodness, there are things, there are contexts within this scene that could imply that this is a play fight, and I'm asking you to justify why it isn't a play fight because that's something that is your burden. It's something that you're claiming. You're claiming that this is a serious fight, and the reason why because what's his name again, Kokoshibo, the reason why he tells them to request a blood combat is that Akaza isn't meant to treat Doma, or he doesn't believe that Akaza is meant to treat Doma the way he does. He says, "I'm not saying this for your sake. It disturbs the ranking. Even I fear that cracks my form in the hierarchy. If you don't like it, then request blood combat to replace us." He's just saying
Okay,
that.
wait.
Wait,
Can you
stop. I'm not done.
play
He's just
fighting?
saying that this. Wait, stop. He's just saying that this isn't the way that which you should treat your superiors. And if you don't like that, if you don't like the fact that you can't just treat Doma the way you want him to, right, then replace us through a blood combat. This doesn't imply, like, I don't even know how you got the fact this implies that this instance is going to be a serious fight and they're taking it seriously because of the fact that he requests a blood combat. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So why do you think it's the case that that can actually disturb the rankings? Just a play fight, like a play fight, like is non-serious. Like, how would that disturb the rankings at all, or
Bro,
how would that go against the actual hierarchy? We know that the
bro.
things that determine the hierarchy are serious fights, right? So if Kogashibo is asserting this is something that would affect the hierarchy, then that gives us reason to say that it is probably a serious fight.
But
Like obviously non-serious
okay.
fights are not things that are
That just
relevant to the hierarchy at all.
that just presupposes his definition of what he means by disturbing the hierarchy. You're just going to have to go ahead and justify that what he means by disturbing the hierarchy here is just going to be that, oh, well, it's whatever you're trying to say, rather than the fact that he's treating or Doma in a way that which is unbefitting of how you would treat a superior. Like, for instance, if I go to the in front of the president and I start like beating the hell out of him, right, or something, even though that's not going to really stop him from being a president if I stop afterwards. Just whatever example you can think of going in front of your superior and just like slapping him, or like cursing at your boss or something, right? It could just be something like that. And bro, he literally tells him that you go too far to Akaza after he slapped him in his face. And he says that, "I'm not saying this for your sake, it disturbs the ranking. Even I fear that cracks my form of the hierarchy," after telling him that he's going too far for slapping Doma in the head.
Wait, okay, so do you think that all the examples that you gave are examples where they wouldn't be play fighting scenarios? Okay, so when you slap a president, that's obviously like typically not a play fighting scenario. When you yell at a boss, that doesn't even have to do with fighting at all. Like maybe those are just examples that you were giving that might have just been like poor articulation. But what are you even trying to say there? Because
What?
like seemingly those examples just go against your point.
What? No, dude, that's not. Bro, by the play fighting, I'm just saying that it's the play fighting, and that refers to him slapping the hell out of Domo's face, is just akin to you like going and cursing at your boss. I'm just saying that whenever he says, "Oh, this it disturbs the ranking," I'm just saying it refers to how Akaza is treating Doma. And the way that he's treating Doma is by just slapping him whenever he wants and also being very aggressive with him. I'm just saying that that's what he could be referring to. And you would have to justify that whenever he says, "Oh, it disturbs the ranking," it refers to some kind of like serious fight.
Well, yeah, I think the reason why is because what's referred to right after is Kokushibo saying that, okay, well, if you want to settle this, it's gonna
Okay,
have to
that's
be like in a
okay. We can
serious
move
way.
on. We can move on.
Hold up, let me finish. Okay, so if it seems to be the case that Kokushibo at least believes that this is something that leads to something serious. So, do you think that
Whoa,
um a non-serious thing would like lead to something serious here? Because I don't
bro,
think that's the case.
what? Uh, what? Yeah, bro. Okay, first of all, right? That's not what I said at all. It's not necessarily that it leads to something serious. Like, where are you getting that? I'm
What? You
saying,
think a
wait,
blood
stop,
battle
wait,
was
stop,
serious?
wait, stop. I didn't, bro. All right. I'm saying that he's telling him to request a blood combat battle because he's not allowing him to treat Doma the way that he is. He's just saying that, hey, you shouldn't treat your superiors this way, right? And if you want to treat someone this way, then be of a higher rank than him because of the hierarchy. If you were to, you like, he's just saying that, oh, I don't like it whenever someone of a lower rank treats someone of a higher rank with disrespect. And literally right afterwards, Doma tells him, hey, it's fine. I don't mind it at all, right? Referring to his behavior, right? So, bro,
Give me a second. I gotta charge my phone.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Oh my god, bro, this is bad beats.
Bro, he's killing them, bro. He's killing them, bro. Didn't get chilled, bro.
Bro,
Chill,
exactly.
bro.
Isaac Kim is killing him. I agree, bro. W
Maybe in hell, bro. Maybe in hell.
And
They gotta be dying now.
Yeah, okay, so Ningen, how did you address the point when I brought up the fact that most of the altercations or fights that we see in the series between two demons are serious?
what? In most
Good. Was I
instances that
speaking
we
unclear?
see,
Like,
yeah, wait, sorry, I was just confused, but it's not because of what you think it is. But whenever you say that in most instances, who the hell is doing that, bro? Can you mute that?
yeah, most of the instances that we've seen, correct? Yeah.
Okay, wait. I'll wait for it. Bro, who is that?
Bro, Infinity, bro. Yo, Infinity, bro. I'm
Bro,
actually fucking
Herman,
muting you,
chill,
bro.
bro. Stop doing that shit. They debating, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm muting Ernst and I'm muting Infinity, bro. I'm not finding her.
Got you.
My bad again for the interruptions.
No
I'm just gonna
worries.
mute these children.
No worries. So whenever you say that most altercations, what are you referring to? Which altercations?
Yeah, which altercations? Okay, so firstly, Kokushibo versus Akaza. That's one.
What?
Yep.
You mean in their rankings when they fight in the bloodbath?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are all the other instances?
What are the other instances? Okay, do we not see fucking Huntangu and somebody else get into it? Or I may be tripping.
Huntango and who get into it?
Right, I might be misremembering here. I don't know.
Okay, so you can't even give me the instances. And the first instance you brought up, it's literally a blood combat where you can say that it is serious because of the nature of the combat and why they're fighting, but those those things don't have to hold true to this instance. I'm saying that there's different context to this instance that makes it different from those other instances. And when you bring up those other instances, I mean, they could have different context that leads into them being serious or needing it to be serious that does not hold true of this instance. But again,
Wait,
I
so
would
you're
need you
hold
to
up, hold up, hold
first.
up.
I would need you
You
to
want to say
first
that it's a
give the
wait?
instances in
Hold
which
up, hold up,
it's
hold up.
actually
Wait.
serious.
So you're saying that it could be a play fight, even though it's something that's prompted by anger, and according to you, they're not even supposed to play fight. So if they're not supposed to play fight, or at least in context where one person is play fighting with their superior, then that already gives Agas a motive to not want to do it.
Okay.
Um, and then
That
secondly, it's prompted by anger anyway. Like we see that Doma is messing with him, and that's what causes him to get angry. And then we literally see like veins on his head fucking swell up, and shit. And then he just punches his head off. Like, do you think that anywhere in the context there's any kind of indication that it's some type of play fight? Like, no, there's just like
bro,
retarded.
bro, you don't understand. By play fight, it was just a word that I could use to describe the situation. I'm not necessarily attributing it to a play fight in other instances, bro. And I said that it's
What?
relative to wait, shut up. It's relative to just or the nature of demons. When I say play fight, I just mean that it's not necessarily a serious situation in the sense that it would require them to be at full power. It's just like bickering between the two demons that doesn't necessarily have to imply that they're going at full power. And Akaza himself, I mean, just because he's angry doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to be at full power. And there's also
Wait
like
a minute.
other
Yeah, you did not
things.
track at all. I didn't say he would be at full power. What I'm saying is that okay, he'd be taking him serious. He'd be on guard here.
Yeah, okay.
Like wow, that
Okay,
was just the
then
best track fucking destruction.
okay, then the question literally just applies to that as well, bro. Like okay, it's not full power. I meant serious. Okay, the same question applies to him being serious, bro.
Wait, did we not just go over that? Do you want to move on from this one?
Yeah, sure. All right.
Yeah,
So,
okay, besides that, I mean,
do you have anything else that suggests?
yeah, I mean, I think I got this point through, but either way, like I think that Giyu just has feats on Akaza that's demonstrative of him being above, at least statistically. I think that I can grant that Akaza is a stronger fighter, or not a stronger fighter, sorry, that he'd beat him in a fight. But I think that Giyu just demonstrates better
Okay,
stats in his fight against him
thanks.
as well.
Did you just agree that Akaza beats him in a fight?
When I'm saying that Giyu's above him, yeah, I'm referring to a statistical thing. If you were unaware of my position, you could have just asked me. He's statistically
Yo,
stronger,
let's
yes.
go to conclusions, bro.
Let's go to conclusions. Okay. All right. Well, that was a nice
Kill
movie,
him.
man.
Kill him.
All
Kill
right.
him,
So
nigga.
wait,
Kill him.
Wow,
are we
you
gonna?
are retarded. Okay, yeah, we can move on.
Move on to
Wait, you're not even gonna
conclusions.
try to.
Move on to
Nigga
what?
You're
one,
not
no
even gonna
dick.
try to engage with the feats that I gave. Or sorry, like the Giyu versus Akaza. Like contention. Yeah, I mean you can choose to leave that completely unaddressed. That's very smart for you.
Yo, let's go to conclusions, bro.
What? Do I
Sure.
need to
A
say
fake
Conclusions,
laugh
bro.
can
anything?
save you, but okay.
Hey, Isaac, they said you can see the nigga. Holy
I didn't.
shit, this nigga's so cheeks.
All right, bro.
What the fuck happened? What the
Bro, can y'all,
fuck?
can y'all
Isaac,
chill
Isaac
with
can
this,
see
bro?
the. Isaac can see
Can
the.
y'all, can y'all,
I
can
didn't
y'all chill with
concede. What?
interpreter? Is the
I
debate over?
mean, yeah, it's over.
Oh, never mind.
Yo, he
Okay.
killed him.
No, Isaac, no, no.
Save. Yeah, how do I save the Craig bot?
Not recording.
Save. Not recording. Yo, how do I save this shit, bro? 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 Yo, how do I save this shit, bro?
Bro, the
Bro.
debate is
Yo,
OBS anyway, bro. The Craig bot joined like halfway through. Just ignore it.
Man, that was a good debate, guys. How's everybody?